Please ask an adult to show you how to use the grill in your own kitchen and watch the videos online that I've made of how to use the grills on the electric and gas ovens in this video. I'm going to show you how to make a croque-monsieur. First thing we need to do is to turn the grill on. I've got a gas grill, so I need to turn the dial around, press the ignition, check we've got the flame established. Yep, there we go. The flame's there, and I can't adjust the height on my grill. It only goes in at one height, which should be fine when I've got single slices of bread, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. So this is the grill pan. I'll bring this out ready. I am going to lightly toast my bread on both sides. You don't have to, but I'm going to. So I'm just going to pop that in and leave it for a few moments to toast. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare my other ingredients. I've cut about 30 grams of cheese, and I'm going to really carefully grate that on this side of the grater, being really careful not to cut my fingers on the grater, because these little sections here, they're really sharp and it will take your skin off, so be really careful when you get to the end. You can use cheddar cheese, same as me. This is a mature cheddar cheese. You can use Edam, you can use Gruyere, you can use whatever cheese you like, basically. And we're going to split that grated cheese into 3 equal sized piles, okay, roughly. If you do slightly more cheese, it's not the end of the world. It's just because it's quite high in fat and salt, so we don't want to have too much. Right, let's have a little check on the bread. Pull that out, I can have a look. It's still pale, but it is starting to toast up a little bit, so I'll pop that back in for another few moments while I prepare my next ingredient, which is my tomato. I haven't got any large tomatoes, I've only got some little ones, so give them a wash because we're going to eat the skin. Shake them dry, and then we're going to slice them. Now I've got a knife here with a really smooth edge. I'll probably get on a bit better with one with a serrated edge because it doesn't, there we go, lovely. And then just with your fingers out the way, using the combination of claw hold like this, and perhaps a bridge to do the last slice. Have enough slices just to cover one slice of bread. Let's check on the bread under the grill again, see if it's time to turn it over. Yeah, do you see how quickly that went from being quite pale to quite dark? So we'll just turn that over. I've used white bread, it's actually a tiger bread, but you can use any type of bread. Wholemeal bread is going to be much healthier. Okay, next thing we'll need then is a slice of ham, so I'll just get that ready. You don't have to use tomato if you don't want to. I'm not a huge lover of fresh tomato, to be honest, so I'm going to make this for my son. He likes tomato, but the one that I make for myself afterwards, I'll probably use some red onion or something for a bit of variety. So let's go back and check on the bread, because it does toast quite quickly. Okay, hasn't got much colour on it yet, but I think that's enough. So what I'm going to do is to place the ham down on one side of the bread and just trim it down by tearing it so that it doesn't hang over the edges. There we go. And then I'm going to put the tomato on the other side. We're not going to use any butter. You can do if you want to, but I don't think it's necessary with the amount of cheese that we're using. And fill in all the gaps. There we go. And then I'm going to take one pile of my cheese and sprinkle it over my ham and spread it out. And I'm going to take the other pile, second pile, and spread that over the tomato. Okay. And then these are quite cool to the touch at the moment, so we can just pick them up. Place them on the grill tray and place them under the grill. We'll just leave that for a couple of minutes. This has just been under the grill now for a minute, 2 minutes or so. The cheese is melted. What I'm going to do next then is to lift them off of the tray using a fish slice. This is a fish slice here, and it's just going to save you touching the hot bread. All right, once we've got it off, we're going to place the 2 sides together. This is cool enough to touch, but if it's not, you just use the fish slice. Place 2 sides together, take your third and final pile of cheese, And we're going to sprinkle that over the top. Spread it out evenly so it's covering all of the bread. And then we can use the fish slice to lift it back onto the grill pan. Now you'll notice that the sandwich is going to be twice the thickness that it was originally. So if I go and put it up on this in the same place, it's going to touch the top of the grill. So I'm going to need to lower it down. In this case, I'm just going to place it on the bottom. And I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Wait till the cheese is melted and nice and golden. A couple of minutes now, I can see that the bread's golden, the cheese is melted, so I'm going to turn the grill off. It's going to be really hot, so I'm going to use my fish slice to lift it off the grill pan carefully and onto the board. Ready to serve. It's best eaten fresh.